Well, suddenly we have a baker's dozen in the grandchildren department. That's 13. Our kids are exhausted. They wander about the house saying, "Why is it that the people who want to go to bed have to put the people to bed who don't want to go to bed?" Fair question. Of course, they do this with a smile, thankfully, remembering that these kids arrived with God's fingerprints all over them, that they each have a story, and that one of them reads a bit like a novel with twists and intrigue and surprise and suspense. In July of 2019, our farmer son Jeff and his wife Raylyn received the call they'd prayed for. They drove 3 hours to a restaurant, anxious to meet the adoption worker and a very pregnant mother, Anna. Anna was hoping they'd adopt her baby. But red flags popped up. Drug abuse, unsavory friends, impending prison. Now, Jeff and Ray believe that a love which doesn't make you just a little bit crazy is no love at all. So they said yes. They already had 3 biological kids, but Raylyn told us my sister Maya was adopted from China. With so many children being aborted, we wanted to offer a young mom the same chance Maya's mom had. So they signed papers and asked questions. Where is the father? Gone for good. Will there be fetal alcohol issues? No, said Anna. I haven't had a drink in months. The only drugs I take are for back pain from a car accident. Now, often, Raylyn faithfully drove 6 hours each way for prenatal appointments. Twice Anna didn't show up. One day, she asked Raylyn to attend the birth, so she was there when the little guy finally arrived. Jeff held him every chance he got, and they sent photos to their team of cheerleaders and babysitters. Pray, Raylyn begged us. The mother is angry. She yells. They keep calling security. A nurse confided, he's the most addicted baby we've ever seen in the NICU. So they stayed at a nearby hotel and learned how to administer doses of morphine every 4 hours. Anna was headed for jail, but she kept threatening to take her baby back. By law, she had 10 days to revoke her consent. And on day 8, she did. Devastated and numb, Jeff and Raylyn returned home. Before they arrived, we took down colorful welcome home posters we'd been working on with their kids, who were 5, 3, and 2. 2 days passed. Anna called, sobbing, apologizing. "I'm so sorry, will you take him back?" Well, of course they would. 10 days later, she reneged again, capping months of whiplash turns and steep climbs with a nosedive finish they'd never forget. You know, a Walmart parking lot may not be the holiest place on earth, but it was a cathedral that day. We stood in a puddle of shattered dreams, arms around our dazed and heartbroken kids, crying and me praying my favorite prayer, help. The social worker fought hard to keep back the tears as well. Jeff prayed the same words I'd prayed over him 1,000 times. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you and give you peace. Hours later, Anna sent Raylyn a final text. This was my plan all along. You know, you try to shield those you love from unbearable heartache, but sometimes you're surprised at their resilience. I'm grateful they're an improvement on me. I am, because I was furious. Jeff and Ray responded gently, "We're praying for you, Anna. Praying that you'll know God loves you. He sent his son Jesus to die for you. He alone can forgive you and set you free." In part 2 here on Laugh Again, I'm going to tell you the rest of the story. Be warned, there are more twists ahead. But that's life, isn't it? Perhaps today you're devastated. A phone call, a betrayal. May I encourage you not to lash out, but to look up. Jesus said from the cross, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." God alone can set us free and put us back on the pathway to joy. Subscribe or the duck gets it.